Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you are ready for some Kickstarter news and updates for September. Now real quick before I get into it, I want to make a quick announcement. I am approaching 1 million views channel-wide. I'll probably hit it this month actually. To celebrate, the kind people over at Shadowborn Games are allowing me to give away a core box plus some miniatures chest of Oathsworn to one of my awesome subscribers. You guys are all so awesome, and I love the community we've made together. I'll be doing a specific video on the giveaway once the milestone is hit, but you need to be a subscriber to win. You should also ensure that you see the video when it comes up, so if you aren't already, be sure to click that subscribe button now as well as the notification bell. I'll also be doing some sort of giveaway for my patrons who make all of this possible. If you want to help support more honest game coverage that isn't just an advertisement in disguise, then feel free to check it out via the link in the description and see if it's something you'd be into. Alright, with that, let's get to the Kickstarters, as there's some mighty big ones in store for us. Starting off, let's discuss the Kickstarter launches to look out for in September. First up, on September 9th, we have Aeon Trespass Odyssey launching. You can check out the preview page via the link in the description below, and my unboxing of the Prelude copy as well. Expect a review for the Prelude later this week. Very reminiscent of Kingdom Death Monster, but with enough extra and new game mechanics to make it unique, you'll be piloting giant titans to fight primordials in an alternate reality ancient Greece, where the old gods are dead, and you have some semi-futuristic technology. The map is straight up Metroidvania, the story is a solid choose-your-own-adventure style, and the combat feels like a Dark Souls boss every time. Again, expect a lot more info on this soon in my review. Either way, expect about 200 hours of content in the base box. The Isafarian Guard will be launching September 10th. This is another story-driven app-based game. It includes some really sweet-looking 2-character miniatures, which I really like, but also the token-based gear and ability usage I didn't like, similar to what I saw in Trudvang Legends. Time of Legend Destinies by Lucky Duck Games, partnering with Mythic Games, is set to launch on September 24th. Again, while not a ton is known yet about the game, we know it's set in the same Time of Legends mythos and is app-based. Dawn of Madness has moved to launch on Kickstarter in late September. Expect that it might even launch early October, as they've said they want to make sure everything is absolutely ready. One thing to note is how different this game is from Deep Madness. While a lot of the game mechanics aren't really known right now, you can tell from the overall game board how different this one is. The miniature and art design, as always, looks superb either way. And with that, let's move on to Kickstarters that are ending in September. I'd like to start off right away with Jasco's current campaign for Evil Dead 2. They're currently trying to raise funds for their version of the Evil Dead 2 game. As you might or might not know, the original campaign, which Jasco had nothing to do with, left a lot of backers high and dry with no game. A real loss for the board game industry. But good guy Jasco, however, is actually bringing this back and not even trying to make a huge profit on it. Instead, if the campaign raises enough money, then any backer of the previous defunct campaign can get a copy for just the cost of shipping. So current backers are essentially buying one for themselves and one for a previous backer, and it's only $60 anyway. It's a great thing they are doing, and I wish them the best of luck. Link down in the description below. Shovel Knight Dungeon Duels by Panda Cult Games is also wrapping up its Kickstarter campaign. The last time you'll be able to back it before the late pledge is September 6th. Cryptic Explorers is also nearing its end and will finish by September 12th. It's successfully funded and is currently unlocking stretch goals, so if you want in on this super thematic game, then again, link in the description below. Next up is some Kickstarter news. As always, I'm going to start out with the games that still have their pledge manager open. While I'll try to keep a comprehensive list of what I like to cover here, I tend to still miss a few, so if you know of one that isn't listed here, be sure to leave a comment to let others know about it. You can still late pledge Sword and Sorcery Ancient Chronicles, Chronicle X, Dark Rituals, Shadows of Brimstone Adventures, Kingdom Rush Rift in Time, Valor and Villainy, Wild Ascent, Vanguard of War Zombies, Tiny Epic Tactics, The Everrain, and Batman Gotham City Chronicles Season 2. For more news, we finally have Eric Lang's much-anticipated third entry into his mythological trilogy with Ankh. The first was Blood Rage, second was Rising Sun, and now Ankh will have some similarities with the previous two games and cover an Egyptian setting. Speaking of cool settings, Blacklist Games announced a Contra game. Not a lot of information yet is known, but that has to be cool, right? Ending the cool section with a giant Kamehameha is the announcement that Kaman and IDW will be partnering to release a Dragon Ball Z miniatures game. I don't know anything else about it, but consider me sold. Now, if only I could tell if they were Super Saiyan 2 or not. Okay, so there's still more here. Angry Joe announced that his Street Fighter miniatures game through Jasco is almost done iterating on the painted miniatures and getting the art assets approved by Capcom, meaning we're on the home stretch now for that. Additionally, the next game to be released under that system will be a Mortal Kombat game, which means his DBZ game will be third. Lazy Squire Games, the creators of the very successful Wild Ascent, have started to tease their next game, Storm Sunder. Not a lot of info is known, but it looks like they'll continue to provide those super high quality miniatures via Archon, which is nice. Dragori Games announced that their next expansion for Arena the Contest, Quest and Command, will be around the end of this year, so I'm pinning it into November for now until I hear more about it. Arena is one of my most anticipated games yet to come out in 2019, so I'm very interested in this one. Speaking of Arena, it's going to start delivering late this month and onto October, so the wait won't be long. It looks like Wonderland's War by Druid City Games will be on Kickstarter sometime in October, so expect more on that in next month's video. Speaking of Druid City Games, Bloodstone is finally gaining some traction, and so I suspect it might actually come out very late 2019 instead of early 2020, but no actual date has been announced. Lastly, I'm not sure if I covered this or not, but Mythic Battles Ragnarok is due on Kickstarter in Q1 2020. Additionally, Conan 2 by Monolith will also be out sometime in 2020, assumed to be around late Q3 or early Q4. And guys, with that is it. That is pretty much September in a nutshell for what I'm looking at. Again, if you see something that I don't have on my radar that either you think I would like or that other people might be interested in, leave a comment down below. I'd love to kind of, figure out what else I've missed or didn't quite see, because these are really hard to track, but this is what I'm currently looking at here. And again, just to reiterate, I am giving away a huge profile Kickstarter game with all the miniatures for free. You just got to be a subscriber. I'll announce more in a video later this month when I hit that 1 million views. Just a way for me to celebrate and kind of give back to you guys, my awesome community. So thanks so much for being here. As always, thanks so much for watching. To all my patrons, this whole thing is because of you. So thank you for your support. Anyway, guys, thanks so much. Again, I always appreciate you being here, and I'll talk to you soon.